on my way to the volleyball tournament at my old school, and I can't wait to see all my former students. It's always a blast to hang out with kids that are 15, 14, 15. Yeah, I've missed them so much. It's so great to come and say hello. And the weather is kind of, I don't know the English term for this weather, but when the road is really cold and there's a little bit of rain, so there's a risk of ice on the road. So I'm driving really slow and paying attention, so that's why I'm not looking in the camera, but only here at the road. But I just want to say good morning and happy Vlogmas day 19, and I will talk to you a little bit later today. Hello friends, welcome back. Maybe you didn't go anywhere, but I am back. I made it home alive from visiting my school and my students. It was a good few hours I had with them and their volleyball tournament. Unfortunately, I can't film anything from a Danish public school. That's not allowed, so I could only show you a little bit of activity, and that had to be it. I made it home before all the highway turned into ice. I'm not sure they even did turn into ice, but it's raining like crazy. When I'm looking outside, there's wind and rain, and it's yuck. It's the worst weather. That's why my mom always travels in the winter time, when the Danish weather is terrible. Her and my dad, they will go somewhere, South Africa or somewhere. She hates it when it's like this. So I always think of my mom when it's November, December, January, and the weather is crap. My tripod just kind of, I have this crazy looking tripod right here, which is actually not a tripod, but a gimbal, which means you can do, when you're filming, you can hold the gimbal and it will make sure that if you walk, it doesn't go like this. It'll just kind of stay in balance. And also it has different features. You can, if I walk and I hold it in my hand, and I can make it focus only on my face, so no matter what I do, it will move automatically. I haven't really been playing with it that much, but I know that Lars at some point will do a little bit more research on how to work this gimbal, but it should be really good for when you do vlogs. And I just never really got around to exploring all the features. But I just use it as a tripod because it's electric, so I can kind of position the camera the way I want and it'll hold it. But when the battery dies, it just kind of goes wee, and then you can't use it anymore. So long story short, I am back on another tripod, placed on a box. All is good. I just want to open Advents, and then I want to replace this old chair with my new chair. And then I was actually going to dye yarn, but I don't think I'll have the time for that today. I need to clean up my dye studio, because since we had the Christmas lunch, you know, whenever all the not garbage, but all the leftover stuffs, it just kind of ends up out there. The vacuum cleaner, the stuff you use when you wash the floors, and a bunch of things end out in the dye studio. So that room needs to be cleaned up and tidied before I start to dye. I hate to go into a mess and start to work. I need to start like fresh, and that's just not going to happen today. Don't have time. So December 19th. Time is really going by so fast. Can't believe Christmas is next week. Oh, the 19th is Sugar Plum Fairy. So for me, the ballet of the Sugar Plum Fairy is very Christmassy, and the song is a very Christmassy song. So I thought it could be fun to do a colorway named after the Sugar Plum Fairy, the Sugar Plum Fairy. And this is the colors of the Sugar Plum Fairy. The little grays, because of course a ballet dancer, she might be pretty in her dress, all nice and pink, but her shoes are a little dirty. So that is why we have some gray specks in this ballet colored dress. So, and this is my favorite color. I'm a sucker for pink tones and pastel pinks like this. Oh, well, today I opened mine first. Usually don't do that. Let's find Lisa's. And today we have Retro Saria Rosa. Oh, that's the same. That's the Mondim again. Retro Saria Rosa Pomar Mondim. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I am excited because I'm very curious about the Mondim yarn, and I really want to try to knit some more. Wow, I really like this. I love this. Is it called heather? No. What is it called when it's like two colors mixed? Heathered? But I really like this, and I might be able to get a full pair of socks out of these 3 shorties anyway. Maybe I could, oh, this is the Mondim too. These are not Mondims. These are the Schackenmeier, I think. I think this was the Mondim, if I remember correctly. Now I'll have to go back and check. I remember that this was because I thought I would use this and buy a new. Maybe I can combine those two. We'll see what happens once I open all of them. I'll decide what I want to do with all these as minis. L'Occitane. I forgot to open my L'Occitane yesterday. So 18 is a conditioner. Looks like a really good one for dry hair. And number 19 is a wooden comb. That's funny. Okay. I don't think I'll ever use a wooden comb. I don't know what I would use this for. But I can put it in a guest drawer somewhere. Sometimes a man will need a little comb to fix his hair. So I can have that for my guests. Now, since I can feel that Lars is busy, he's doing some work or something. I can just kind of sense that he's not in the mood to fix my chair for me. So I'll just do that by myself, because of course I can do that. So I think I'll just place the camera somewhere and I'll see if I can drag that huge box in here and fix my chair. I'm very excited about that. Once I get in an earlier episode, not an earlier episode because this was not during Vlogmas, but I did an episode from my summer house this summer. I can put a link to that video up here, where I was painting a, like, I forgot the English word for it. It's like a small cabinet with like glass windows. It's called a cabinet. And I painted it like an eggnog-y kind of color, and I want to hang that here somewhere, and I want to dye that, not dye the wall. I can dye yarn, I won't dye the wall. I will paint this wall. I'm thinking like a deep brown, like a mauve kind of color, and I want the red chair and that mauve wall, and then that eggnog-y colored cabinet. That's the plan. So I'm excited to see the chair. So let's go grab the chair. See if I can get someone to help me with that.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can't see it in your eyes. So it's true, I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear.
I have a minor issue. The chair is here, it's fine. But you can see I really want it to be like in the corner pointing out, but there's no room because of the two shelf I have here. And I can't move this shelf this way because you can see the corner of this shelf right here. This is stuck, so I can't pull this way. So I need to take this one down. So I'll just do that.
It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love.
So I got the chair put in the corner, and I'm really liking the comfortness, the comfiness. I don't know if that's a word. I love the chair, and it's very comfortable. I love to sit in this chair. I can kind of have my legs crossing that side thing. That's really good. But I need to do something about the wall. Now you can see the things up here is like, this is not working. I'm thinking this shelf that I have up here, I need to take that down and put those two shelves over here somehow. But I don't know if I want to do that now or wait until I have the wall painted. I'm gonna I'm gonna paint this wall. I think I'll keep this wall white. I don't know yet. So I took one shelf down so I could kind of move those bookshelves a little bit closer to the door so that I have room for the chair. And you can see I have my little knitting in the chair. So I just tried it out while I was watching a little episode of Vlogmas on my computer. So it's actually pretty cool. When I sit here, I can just I can see fine on my computer. So that works out really good. So I'm really liking this space. I just need, maybe this is not gonna stay there. I don't know where to put it. I really don't have a lot of space in this office, but I'll have to do. But maybe I should clean up a little more and see if I can get rid of a little bit more things. You know, I end up having like baskets and all the bags and, you know, and the dog and so we need to tidy that. The bag I got from my aunt. But so far so good. I'm think this space will be really good, and the lamp might be a little too tall, but I just really like the idea of me sitting in that chair and knitting, and yeah, just having a little corner of this room kind of be a relaxation place, so I can just sit and knit for a little bit and yeah, just relax. So this is looking a little better. I got this all tidied up so it looks a little bit better. Cleaned that shelf up a little bit. Have some Christmas lights glittering here. I definitely need to do something about those pictures, and I'm really not done, but I just liked it to look a little bit more tidy. It's funny because I thought it looked cute. I looked at it and said, well, it looks cute. And then when I was recording and I looked at what I had recorded, I could see the mess. So if that is, seriously, it's the best way to figure out if your house is a mess or not. Just turn on your camera and go for a walk around your house, and you will see things you did not know needed a little checkup. See, that definitely needs some cleaning up. That's the way it is. When I clean up one area, another area is kind of a mess. The shelves up there, all the L'Occitane products, big mess. This is yarn for the store, so that's not a big mess, but this is a big mess. So I should really be cleaning that. So I never know what kind of screwdriver I need, so I'll just take out 3. And I'm so bad at like putting things back where they belong. So I always just kind of move them somewhere else. But I'll need to take these out. And also, look, my socks are done. didn't even show you those. I washed them the other day and I hung them to dry and we never talked about them again. But they're complete. So I can put them back. I always just keep them in here. And looking pretty. I really can't decide what to do with, I forgot that mannequin. I don't know what it's called. But it's big and in the way. I don't like that. So I really need to clean this up a little. I really don't want to do that now. I'm just going to go to the couch and hang out with Nomi and Lars. They're watching the final between Argentina and France, even though we know who's going to win. But we were not at home when they were playing, so they're watching it now. So I think I'll grab my bag of knitting and I'll go to the living room and hang out with them for a little while before we eat dinner tonight. I'm just gonna grab whatever we have in the fridge because we have so much left over from the Christmas lunch. So, but see, it looks, yeah, see all the boxes from the chair. But this is looking nice. Fire and football match.
Summer ended, but we did not. We started something. This thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together. On the way, oh, we're falling in love. To me, it's perfectly clear. We're falling in love. It's through this part of the year we have something in store for us. We're falling in love. Hey. Take. Walking around, you and me. Christmas time's got the best of me. Then it starts to.
We watched the game and guess what? Argentina won. And guess what, something else? I finished the hat. So I'll just soak that because right now it's a little, I need to block it a little bit because I did knit the entire hat on a 4mm and it's a DK and a mohair, so I think the perfect needle would actually be maybe a 4.5 or a 5, but I didn't have that on my smaller needles. I need to just, when I knit on my circular that has like the shorter wire, the needles are shorter as well, and I didn't have that on a 4.5, so I could have just done circular like magic loop for some of it, but I really wanted the first part to be tight, and then I was thinking that after like, I don't know, 10 centimeters, maybe less, I could change to larger needles, but I just never got around to it, and I just thought, well, I'll just block this a little bit extra. So I'll soak this now, I think, and maybe I'll try to block this, the top of the hat, a little bit more aggressively than the bottom. I have a pretty big head, so I'm actually thinking I like the feeling that the hat is not gonna fall off any second. And this back, I'll just block it a little bit so it stays a little slouchy. But I think I really like it. I'm totally in love with the colors, which is really hard to see right now because it's dark. It's like pitch black outside. So in the morning when this is all washed and blocked, I hope you get a better idea of what this looks like. I did, by the way, put all that brass. I put all of those online. There are 8 of each, except I already sold some, so I don't know how many is left right now. But I will not be making any more of that color. I did not keep the, did I keep the recipe? I did keep the recipe. But this is once, it will not be back. I might be doing something around those colors at another time, but it will not be exactly the same. So that's it. I will get this uploaded and think that's it for tonight. I'm hoping I could convince Lars to watch a show that's on Apple TV. By the way, thank you so much for all your good suggestions. I'm keeping all the good suggestions, and I will be returning. Some of them I know will be better just for me, and some I know will be good for me and Lars. But I just was recommended a show, and of course now I forgot the name, Old Horses, I think it's called, Old Horses, with Gary Oldman on Apple. So I guess see if I can convince him to try that series. We just finished Ozark, or did we? We didn't finish Ozark. We still have a few episodes left. Maybe we should watch that instead. Finish that and then watch Old Horses. I'll see if I can come. He just sat down in front of the computer and playing some video game, or not a video game, but like a computer game. So it might take a little while before he's ready. So I can just edit this, get this uploaded, and then chill a bit. And tomorrow Esther will be back home. We're picking her up and she can go on her Christmas holiday. Yay! And on Wednesday is Nomi's last day of school. And then we can all just enjoy Christmas and some peace and quiet. That's going to be nice. See you tomorrow. Good night. Bye.
We both know that we're falling in love. To me, it's perfectly clear we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year, something in store for us. We're falling in love. We're falling in love. No, it's the time of the year when something's in store for us. 'Cause we're falling in love. That's right.